Sometimes I just want a photo that looks good straight out of the camera. No editing, no Lightroom, no presets, just shoot and it's done. But most of the time that doesn't happen. One simulation is too flat, another makes everything orange. I keep switching, doubting, tweaking, and honestly, it kills the joy. So I decided to stop chasing the perfect preset and start building my own. 4 recipes, 4 moods, all based on one thing people overlook: Provia. Let me show you what I found. I used to jump between simulations like crazy, classic chrome, nostalgic neg, pro neg. Nothing felt consistent, nothing gave me a neutral base I could shape, and that's where Provia came in. Yeah, Provia, the one nobody talks about, the one Fuji gives you by default, like it's not even a real simulation. But what if I told you that Provia might just be the best foundation for a filmic look if you know how to tune it? City chrome, urban, sharp, alive. I created City Chrome after wandering through a crowded city, inspired by the people and the energy around me. I needed something punchy but not artificial, so I pushed the shadows, raised the highlights, and turned on color chrome to full. It's for high contrast, fast-paced scenes. The streets feel crisp, the people look carved into light. But in bright sunlight, it sometimes clipped skin tones. Therefore, I created something else. SunBlast 92, harsh light, bold colors, pure summer energy. I created this one for those intense sun-soaked days, the kind of light that makes everything feel alive. Outdoor markets, kids running through sprinklers, cafe terraces at noon. It's built for strong midday light when shadows are sharp and contrast is high. I wanted something vibrant but not overcooked. Reds had to stay clean, blues couldn't bleed. So I pushed the color just enough and warmed up the white balance, all without killing contrast. This one feels like a memory of August, but it's not made to look cinematic. Therefore, I needed a cinematic companion look. Nostal Bright, soft daylight, vintage feel, film soul. I built this one on a quiet autumn afternoon. The light was golden, shadows were long but gentle, and I just wanted something that felt like an old memory. Like one of those warm photos you find in a shoebox at your parents' place. Deep shadows, saturated light, clean skin, but cinematic mood. So I dropped the highlights and pushed shadows up to preserve detail and added a heavy white balance shift into blue. It's also perfect for neon signs, cafes lit by tungsten, or rainy streetlights. This recipe feels like a memory you didn't live, but somehow know. But sometimes I want something soft, less contrast, less punch, just calm. Quick shout out to Dehancer, the very first sponsor of this channel. I've always been into that cinematic film look, but color grading used to be a pain until I tried Dehancer. It's fast, simple, and gives stunning results. I actually reached out to them because I genuinely loved what it did to my footage. If you want that pro film vibe without spending hours in post, check them out. And there's a 10% discount code in the description. Thank you for the Hansa for sponsoring, and thank you for watching. Cream Street, soft tones, gentle contrast, honest moments. I came up with this one during a slow afternoon walk, the kind where nothing spectacular happens, but everything feels worth noticing. A couple laughing quietly, someone sipping coffee by a window. It reminded me that not every photo needs to be dramatic. Sometimes you just want the moment to feel untouched. So I built Cream Street. It's soft, subtle, calm, highlights are smooth, shadows are gentle, and colors stay close to reality. Skin tones look natural, grain adds a bit of texture, and nothing feels forced. It's not meant to impress, it's meant to feel true. It's shine when you're capturing people just being themselves. Perfect for images where less is actually more. Cream Street doesn't shout. It observes. And that's why it works so well. It lets the story come through on its own. It's for people, for quiet moments, for when you want your photo to breathe. These 4 recipes brought something back. They gave me back trust in my JPEG, and when you trust your camera again, you stop fighting with settings and you start telling better stories. You don't need 15 film sims, you just need 4 recipes, each one tuned for the light you're standing in. Test them, modify them, make them yours, and let me know which one fits your eye best. Because if you're here, watching this, chances are you're like me. You don't just want better images, you want to feel something again when you shoot. These recipes helped me get that feeling back.